Have you ever wondered how to get over your lost love? You've tried everything but nothing works. Maybe you still think about them every day, every hour, every minute. One theory is that, in order to get over your lost love, you must first understand the 4 stages of grief. These stages are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Denial is the first stage of grief, and it is when you refuse to believe that your loved one is gone. You may feel numb or in shock, and you may avoid thinking about your loss. But this can only last so long. Sooner or later, you will have to face your reality. First, you need to face your shadow. Jung believed that everyone has a shadow self. When we experience a loss, it's easy to feel like there is no meaning to anything anymore. Everything seems pointless and meaningless. However, Jung believed that it is in our suffering where we can find meaning. We can either choose to see our suffering as a punishment for something that we did wrong, or we can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth. It's up to us to decide. If we want to get over our lost love, we need to focus on the meaning of our suffering. What can we learn from it? How can we grow from it? This is the part of our personality that we reject and that we don't want to acknowledge. With time and effort, you will be able to move on. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next video. When we are in love, we often project our shadow onto our beloved. We see them as perfect and flawless, when in reality, no one is perfect. They also have their own shadow selves. When they break up with us, we are forced to face our shadow self. We see all of the negative traits that we projected onto them, and we have to integrate them into our personality. This is a painful process, but it is necessary if we want to move on. Today, we are going to talk about how to get over your lost love, according to Carl Jung. So let's start. This is when you start to feel angry at the situation. You may feel angry at your lost love, at yourself, or even at God. It's important to let yourself feel this anger, but don't let it consume you, otherwise it will only hurt you more. Carl Jung was a famous psychoanalyst who had his own theories about love and relationships. In this stage, you may try to make deals with God or with yourself in order to change the situation. You may say things like, "If only I had done things differently, then maybe they would still be here." But it's important to remember that you can't change the past. The sooner you accept this, the better. The second stage of grief is anger. Third stage is bargaining. The fourth stage is depression. This is when you feel sad about your loss. You may cry a lot, and you may feel like you can't go on living without your loved one. You may still feel sad, but you know that your loved one is gone, and there is nothing you can do to change that. Jung believed that in order to move on from your lost love, you must go through all of these stages. Only when you have accepted your reality will you be able to move on. It's important to allow yourself to grieve during this stage. But if you find that you are unable to move on, then you should seek professional help. And the final stage is acceptance. This is when you accept the reality of your situation. However, there are also some other ways to get over your lost love, according to Jung. Another thing that Jung believed is that we need to find meaning in our suffering. So these are some of the ways that we can get over our lost love. It's not easy, but it is possible.